Vai começar... Vamos lá. Vamos falar de coisa boa, que isso daí só dá depressão. Deixar quieto. Intancável, o Ciência Sem Fronteiras.
Ih, olha a gente vai fazer make!
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Eu gosto desse cara. Vocês querem legenda? Senão eu tiro, tá? Aplausos.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest. We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody. When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended
Em alguns minutos vocês vão ver a primeira teste de jogo de Mortal Kombat 1.
It delivers, don't worry. Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale.
E a gente vai ter um grande final.
All I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
Ok.
Here we go.
A gente não tá esperando o que ele vai mostrar agora. Oh, Prince of Persia? Que isso? Prince of Persia?
Our kingdom is cursed. The prince has been kidnapped and taken
Putz,
to
é
a
aquela
forbidden
porcaria
land.
daquele Prince of Persia da Ubisoft?
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the empire.
Que os gráficos estavam com gráfico de PlayStation
We
3.
weren't prepared for what was coming next.
Ué, o Prince of Persia não é mais árabe, não?
Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
É, eu vou tirar essa legenda aí, intancável.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny and save the kingdom.
Putz. Putz. É aquela merda que tinham lançado há um tempo. Os caras refizeram o jogo. Parece que continua uma merda.
Is coming in January 2024, a brand new action adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at
18 de janeiro de 2024.
streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game Fest.
Vai começar 2024 jogando isso aí.
Another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
Pô, esse Prince of Persia aí não tá parecendo muito Persia não, viu?
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay,
Jake,
and
que
yes,
legal, não
of
tem nada a ver
course,
também.
the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's
Coitado
do
do
it.
povo árabe, nunca é respeitado.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
O persa não é árabe. É verdade, vocês têm um ponto.
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight. Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Ah, o Liu Kang é o deus do fogo, né? Pra fazer antagonismo com o Sub-Zero.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
O Sub-Zero parece bonzinho, ele tá treinando com os caras, é porque é o início, né?
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Tá bonitão, hein? Mantiveram o gore, ótimo. Nossa. Muito bom.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
Ih, chamaram o Ed Boon.
Congratulations.
Esse foi esperto, hein?
All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1, so tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline.
É o começo de uma nova timeline, então vai recomeçar o jogo do zero. Eles vão considerar essa timeline agora, pelo que eu entendi.
There's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Ó, rebootaram tudo. É isso que eles queriam desde o começo.
In-game gameplay, the cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but they...
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined.
Vão fazer igual no Street Fighter 6, que você pode pegar golpes de outros personagens, e aí você faz o seu personagem personalizado de acordo com o que você achar melhor.
The best team ups.
Você vai chamar ajuda. Então, mas você vai personalizar.
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically
você personaliza a luta ao seu favor.
Push is basically summoning, but they have a variety, so you can go, push that button with towards and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of basically a whole.
Você chama o seu outro personagem que você escolheu para ser o seu duo, para poder finalizar o combo, para te defender, para poder. Aí, ó, para poder complementar a luta.
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there. Yeah.
Mantiveram Gore, né? Porque é característica da franquia.
Mortal Kombat games, as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Mantiveram Goro.
Well, speaking of games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known that Jean-Claude
Essa novidade de jogar no fliperama com 13 anos. O Goro é o que tem 4 braços.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Por favor, não coloquem brasileiros para dublar isso sem treinamento. Pelo amor de Deus, não façam isso no Brasil.
This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so, but
coloca o Roger do Traje a Rigor e a Peach pra dublar. Que mal vai acontecer com o seu jogo. Eles são cantores, então obviamente eles sabem dublar.
A lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much.
Ah, que bom. Eu acho que esse cara quer voltar às raízes. E quer fazer um negócio bem feito. Ele não quer mudar a franquia. Gostei. Tá nem aí pra galera mimizenta.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games, who have faithfully been updating and patching the original PoE since its release in 2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Path of alguma coisa? Path of Exile. Ué, é igual o Diablo? Ih, é o Diablo do Paraguai. Ih, já estão com competição do Diablo já. A minha maga aí. Nossa, igual minha maga, ó. Gelinho, raio. Só que ela faz um meteoro. A minha não tem isso aí. É o 2. Ué, o primeiro é de que ano? Deve ter a idade do Diablo 3, o outro, né? Sim, é o 2.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Street Fighter 6. É, só se for DLC, né? Conteúdo a mais que vai ter. Evento no Street Fighter?
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Nossa, porrada no Dino Crisis. Putz, vão misturar aquele jogo novo com... Ah, cara, que isso. O Exoprimal e o Street Fighter. Ai, não, cara, que forçação. É porque o Exoprimal tá muito flopado. Eles precisam forçar esse jogo de alguma maneira. Então eles estão colocando Street Fighter junto com isso daí. Putz.
I'm guessing Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter
vai flopar, não tem o que fazer.
collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today. Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
É o Nicolas Cage? Nossa, que droga! Ai, que bosta! O Dead by Daylight. Do nada. E foda-se. É o Nicolas Cage. Só isso.
I figured the easiest way to find out
que aleatório.
Probably to go right to the source. This man's bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming
Não, é o Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage!
Ô, louco, ele tá aí, ó. Mano, meu pai falou que na loja, ô Gregory, tinha um cara que era igualzinho o Nicolas Cage. Meu pai falava pra mim, nossa, Camila, o cara é igual o Nicolas Cage. Só que eu não sei se meu pai teve coragem de falar.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah.
É, ele tá no Brasil, morando em Itu. Até que ele tá bem pra idade, né?
This is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come back. I mean, some people be like,
Nicolas
oh, maybe he'll
Cage,
show up in
no.
Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but
O cara tem um olho, ó. Ele tá de sapato de couro brilhante.
It's a museum of horror, right? Yes. And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres.
O cara tem um olho, caras.
And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think
Ele tá com 59 anos, tá bem, tá ótimo.
So that was good enough for me.
Okay.
Assim, envelhecer, todo mundo envelhece, né? Mas ele tá se mantendo bem. Michael Myers?
And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage.
Putz, ele é ele mesmo, caras. Não é motoqueiro fantasma. Ele vai ser ele mesmo.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through. And I like that.
Eu espero que ele tenha jogado o jogo pra entender, né, o que se trata.
That feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it.
É que sabe o que é, gente? Não sei se vocês sabem disso, mas o Nicolas Cage, ele tem muita dívida, então ele tem que aceitar qualquer coisa pra pagar as dívidas dele. Ele já fez muito filme de baixo orçamento porque ele precisava do dinheiro. Provavelmente falaram assim, seguinte, cara, quer ser um personagem jogável no Dead by Daylight? Quero. Você tem que fazer a voz do personagem e a gente vai usar o seu rosto pra fazer o design do personagem. Tá bom, tudo bem.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say.
Ele quer um prato de comida, que nem eu. Tá fazendo filme em troca de prato de comida.
Speaking about split seconds,
ele faz pub em troca de prato de comida.
Excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world.
De onde a gente tira essas informações? Internet. Está na internet, é verdade.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you who want to play Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Se falaram no Zap é verdade. Aí, ó. Aí, ele é um sobrevivente, cara. E foda-se, Nicolas Cage.
Damn right I made it.
Eu já joguei um pouco de Dead by Daylight, mas eu não peguei as manhas. Talvez eu jogue pra testar com esse novo sobrevivente aí.
Thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations, but back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month, Season 3, Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry Cavill and the cast.
Henry Cavill! Based! Based!
Gathered here today to share something with you. Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3.
Essa menina não é a Yennefer.
Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Neutrality. It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
Mas não falaram que não ia ter mais com ele?
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
É, perceberam que sem ele não tem show, né?
Well, that's deeply worrying.
Bem feito.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
You sure about this?
Are you? History has a way of repeating itself. The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
We're witches.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please, don't hurt me. And then, wow! Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Deu prato de comida pro bruxo. Bota prato de comida. Fosse eu aí sendo o The Witcher, eu ia ficar... Bota prato de comida. Witchfire. Ih, fez o L. Fez o L e a casa dele explodiu.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Ou ele fez a arminha do Bolsonaro? Fica a dúvida agora. Eu acho que ele fez a arminha do Bolsonaro, hein? Porque tá dando tiro em geral. Eu acho que ele deu o tiro, fez a arminha do Bolsonaro.
Let's go.
Ele fez o L, destruíram a casa dele, ele fez a arminha. Pô, cara, vocês acham maneiro esse tipo de monitor dobrado assim? Ah, esse Samsung dele curvado.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything.
Não tem espaço, isso aí é maior que a minha mesa. É, o SMzinho tem, porque ele é o representante da Samsung, né, da marca. Devem ter dado de graça pra ele. Eu nunca vi ninguém comprar isso aí. É isso que eu fico pensando, deve ser muito ruim jogar com monitor grande. O meu é o tamanho perfeito pra mim. Se fosse maior que isso aqui, eu não ia conseguir prestar atenção em tudo. Reinante 2. Esse é aquele que falaram que ele é estilo Souls-like de tiro ou eu tô doida? Ah. Falaram que ele é meio difícil, né? Legal.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2.
The world premiere of the new season of Fortnite, Call of Duty Season 4.
Nova temporada no Fortnite, Call of Duty 2. Não, Call of Duty.
Use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now, speaking of surprises, another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited.
E alguém vai voltar, hein?
Game Fest, global game
totalmente reformulado.
New thrills with a classic feel.
O Sonic vai voltar? Nossa, tem save. Oh! Caraca, cara, isso fez parte da minha infância.
Comecei aqui, caraca, mané.
Pô,
nossa,
cara.
tô lembrando aqui, moleque, quando eu era criança. Meu Deus. Meu Deus.
Tô lembrando aqui, quando eu era criança, pô, eu jogava Sonic com meu primo, pô.
Esfera do caos, esfera do caos.
Cadê as esferas do caos?
Eu tô passando mal, você não tô ligado. E eu joguei muitos Sonics.
Ué, gente, até a Amy, ó, que legal.
Ondas cerebrais.
Parece
Nossa,
Kirby.
tem save.
É.
Essa é a diferença de um fã para um fanboy.
Ué, gente, o Sonic pode andar pela parede? Nossa. Não sabia não, hein? Ué, gente, o Sonic tem que ficar pegando anel? Sabia não. Ué, gente, o Eggman vira um robô? Não sabia disso. Ah, esse eu vou querer jogar em live, com certeza. Nossa, vai vir esse ano! Que legal! Nossa, minha irmã vai ficar louca, né, Gregory? Minha irmã vai querer jogar comigo esse jogo. Ah, não quero saber de Honkai Star Rail. Alguém joga isso? Vocês jogam? Ó, tem gente aqui que joga, Gregory, no meu canal, ó. A galera joga.
Don't you get bored running across the map every day? Team Trailblaze,
Falam que é mais difícil que o Genshin, né? Gacha Purim. Dublagem em inglês de Honkai e Genshin é muito ruim.
Need a hand? My pleasure! Let's see some sparks fly!
Never mind.
Porque eu amo hentai.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Excess speed, too slow.
Later this year on PlayStation. All right, inspired by the story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a Soulsborne-like
Lies of P.
team at NeoWiz.
Lies of P, eu tô interessada.
PlayStation and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Pinóquio. Pinóquio.
Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Um Pinóquio bolado.
Je t'ai rencontré simplement et tu n'as rien fait pour chercher à me plaire.
Isso é vício.
Je t'aime pourtant, ton amour ardent, rien je le sens, tu seras toujours.
É, o Pinóquio é italiano, né? Aí toca música francesa.
Je te fuis parfois, mais je reviens quand même. C'est plus fort que moi.
Ó, tem o Perry. O Perry é o guarda-chuva.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
Setembro, dia 19. Vamos jogar. Ah, demo! Legal! Legal!
That's right, a
Tá baixando,
demo
Gregory?
for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release
É,
on
mas
September 19th. Now it's
Eles
time
não
for the
falam que vai ser no
reveal of a
primeiro dia no
visually
Xbox
stunning
Game
new
Pass.
based on
Eles
a
não
classic
falam isso.
manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time.
1º de agosto?
This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here.
Demo
at Summer
hoje
Game
pra
Fest.
baixar?
I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Lembra ator do Duna. Falando em Duna. Se falar, ninguém compra. Não é Duna, não. Vai jogar demo hoje? Ah, se der tempo, sim. Se a galera quiser ver aqui, eu jogo sim. Só que será que vai ter no Game Pass? Opa! Oh, legal. Isso aí é... Opa! Não acredito. Não, não. Isso aí é... Dragon Quest. Só que não... Ah! Daquele jogo de SNES antigo. Daquele capetinha. Não, não. Esse jogo aí tinha, não tinha? O menino capeta? Ou é novo. A Dragon Quest, assim, eu acho que não. Dragon Quest normalmente é um personagem humanoide, que é o herói. Sandland é coisa nova. Legal. Parece bom. É da Bandai Namco.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well. After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game
não quero saber de dia com os devs. É um mangá da Akira Toriyama, não sabia. Que legal. Reviveram, né?
Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Ah, o Stray vai sair parte 2?
Cavalo.
Qual que é o grande anúncio? Ah, vai ter um show à parte no dia 29, é isso?
Throne and Liberty, a free-to-play PC and console MMORPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games.
Momento AD.
With an always-changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures.
É anúncio de outra conferência, que vai ser a parte de jogo indie. Isso é coisa da Amazon Games, pra eles ficarem mais ricos, né? É free to play, mas já sabe, né?
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them. Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
A gente podia pedir uma pizza de noite, né? Hoje. Ah, você pediu? Nem falou. Ah, tá bom. Você vai buscar? Não, Camila, vai você buscar. Foda-se a live. Você vai de fone? Ah, tá. Não, eu vou comer parmegiana, eu vou almoçar. Almojantar. Hoje é dia de almojanta. Vai botar um prato de comida pra mim. Vou até prender o cabelo aqui, porque eu não vou comer com isso. Vou colocar o cabelo pra trás.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam Decks for you right now, but on June 19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a chance to try out hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword-fighting game Warhaven from Nexon, which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Immortals? Ah, aquele jogo de cavaleiro, né? Que é super realista. Não. Não, não é outro jogo. Warhaven. Vai vir esse ano, entre os dias 19 e 16. Ah, logo, hein? Ah, esse jogo aí é maneiro. Eu queria jogar com vocês um dia. De porradaria entre bichos. Ele parece idiota, mas é divertido de jogar. Se tivesse no Game Pass... Acho que tem, não tem? Party Animals. É 20/9? É divertido por ser idiota.
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it, a lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light.
The Walking Dead?
Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles, complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers today.
Deve ser de Dying Light. Eu vi o negócio da porrada lá em cima. Achei que era alguma coisa de The Walking Dead, mas não é não. O estagiário escorregou no cabo. Ah, Psychonauts. Samsung Gaming. Ué, eu tenho isso aí? Isso já existe?
Vamos ver, ó. Comecei aqui, caraca, mané. Nossa, tô lembrando aqui, moleque, quando era criança. Meu Deus. Meu Deus.
Eu tenho. Eu acho que eu devo ter e nem uso.
By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and N-Jin, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake. Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake at the Game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this. Sam, I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game.
Uhul.
We have two playable characters.
Vai ter dois personagens pra gente jogar, né? Que vai ser aquela policial, que é nova na história, e o Alan Wake.
Journeys through two different worlds,
Alan Wake 2 vai mostrar gameplay agora. Você chegou, você não perdeu nada não, Gregory. Na verdade, você saiu na hora certa. Chegou na hora certa. Você vai fazer meu prato de comida, né? Você vai fazer meu prato de comida? Vai botar um prato de comida pra mim? Bota um prato. Bota um prato de comida. Vai botar um prato. Vai me negar um prato de comida pra sua esposa? Não. Vai negar um prato de comida pra sua esposa? Bota um prato.
So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the dark place. And then we have Saga, our new hero,
Jafar, valeu pelo follow.
Coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
E assassinatos ritualísticos.
The investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover
a investigação se torna um pesadelo quando eles descobrem que talvez tudo isso foi escrito por uma pessoa e essa pessoa está sumida.
Interesting. So obviously it's,
Interessante.
Alan's still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga
É survival horror, Alan Wake.
And there is that sort of link. Tell us
Espero que fique mais survival horror do que deveria ser. Porque o primeiro ele é meio morno em questão de survival horror.
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga. And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on.
Entendi. O jogo vai ter... O jogo vai ficar... joga com Alan Wake e joga com a policial. Aí quando joga com Alan Wake é o lugar mais escuro. Quando joga com a policial é o lugar mais claro. Vai ficar trocando assim. Vai parecer um pouco o Resident Evil, aquele que a gente joga com o Barry, depois joga com a Claire.
Telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see
Revelations, que fica trocando de personagem, né? Tanto o primeiro quanto o segundo.
I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see?
Supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Não, fica tranquilo.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Espero que dublem o jogo, viu? Se dublar, a experiência vai ser bem melhor que o primeiro. Acho que vai seguir o fluxo da história.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Quem for jogar pela Epic vai ter que ter um PC bom pra rodar isso aí, hein? Ai, o viadinho. Agora o viadão. Ó, lanterna poderosa. Tem o... Quando você dá o dibre na hora certa, você ganha um tempinho. Eu lembro que no Alan Wake, toda vez que você dibra na hora certa, o tempo dá uma paradinha. Aí você corre mais rápido. Muito bom. Gostei, melhorou bastante em questão de terror.
Muito gostoso.
Legible. I knew it would be here, like I saw it in a dream.
É delicioso.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer
Isso é
left
vício.
a message.
It's for us.
Isso é vício.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us dead.
Ih, olha a gente vai fazer make!
Olha o John Wick.
Something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
17 de outubro a gente vai jogar, mas me preocupo sobre o desempenho no PC.
Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2.
Campanha co-op de Warhammer.
We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service.
Warhammer 3. A vingança de Abatuca.
Come forth and be slaughtered.
A co-op com 3 personagens. Você pode jogar 3 pessoas.
Care to see who can slay more Xenos for the Chiron? I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport.
Eu vou jogar o Lies of P em setembro. E aí eu vou começar o Lies of P, né? Depois eu vou jogar o Alan Wake. O Lies of P eu acho que vai ser cumprido, né? Porque é Souls-like. Aí eu acho que eu vou ter que parar uma hora e eu começo o Alan Wake. Não jogo Warhammer, não sei nada de Warhammer, senão eu jogaria com o tio Will. A maioria dos Souls-like são mais curtos que os jogos Souls. Ah, se for curto e eles prezarem bastante pela qualidade do jogo também. Porque normalmente jogos Souls-likes e demora pra gente fechar em live. Jogando pela primeira vez sem saber de nada do jogo. Ué, não vai sair pra PlayStation esse jogo?
Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter. It's a brand
John
new
Carpenter.
world, a brand new story, and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Ô, louco! Terror? Que da hora!
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
On my mark.
Acho que vai ser ação misturada com elementos de terror. Aí, ó, zumbi.
3, 2, 1.
Ação pura. Toxic. Ah, que legal. Ah, é. Matança de zumbi. Hordas e hordas de zumbi pra gente matar. Eu também não, só o Dead Island, né, que é parecido com isso, que é Left 4 Dead, né. Redfall tentou fazer uma parada assim, parece que fracassou com o vampiro, né. O gráfico tá bonito, pelo menos.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Ah, Baldur's Gate.
And today, a new member is joining the cast. We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army
3,
of
né,
Steel
que vai ser
Watchers.
lançado.
He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Então, o 3 vai ser lançado, esse aí.
Granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who would stand in our way. A mad dog understands the yank of the leash and the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Nunca joguei, gente. Mas se for maneiro...
It was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Pode jogar o 3 sem jogar os outros, legal. Eu só achei meio robótico os personagens falando, sabe? A forma como a boca se mexe achei um pouco robótica, mas... De repente o jogo é legal. Opa!
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, it looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean, it has 2 on the box for a reason because this game features.
Hey, show Diablo.
So we're really excited about it.
Absolutely, Peter and Miles. We're so excited about this, experience that you guys are doing with these sort of 2 characters. We saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2 villains, I think, in the game. There may be more.
There are more. There are more out there, I
Two
promise.
main ones, but we have some new art to show of, we obviously, Kraven, we got the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
So Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
And others, ...
Yes, yes.
But Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. There you go.
Como se a gente não soubesse que o Venom ia aparecer, né?
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us about Venom. Is this,
O Venom
is
apareceu.
this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell us what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom? Or?
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously, we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now, obviously, the symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay reveal.
Yeah.
He's we call him the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power, aggression, which you saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So it's not just what happens in gameplay, it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it affects him as well.
Yeah, I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so
Tem mais
even
carne?
more of sort
Ah, se eu aguentar, eu pego mais. Bota prato de comida, Gregory. Bota prato. Bota prato de parmegiana pra mim.
Way faster than they were before is really awesome.
Hugely ambitious game you guys have been building over the past few years. We saw at the PlayStation
Ó, o prato de comida chegou?
Sim, foi. Estou desde ontem tentando dar sub, mas agora foi.
Agora foi.
Are you guys feeling confident?
Obrigada, Malquirizo. Valeu pelos 11 meses, cara. O prato de comida veio junto com o prato de comida que eu pedi até agora. Chegou agora. Os 2 pratos de comida, cara. Obrigada aí pelo apoio. Muito obrigada aí pelos 11 meses.
Okay, let's take a look.
Gameplay.
A comida está pronta, jantar agora.
Só?
Nailing it, October 20th. Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by.
Vai sair em
A lot of
outubro.
work to do. Wrapping up the game, but we'll check it out in October.
Vai sair em outubro o jogo, Gregory.
We got our date.
É próximo, né? Rápido.
Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns.
Pokémon com armas.
Then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
É a cópia Piratex de Pokémon. Power World. Power. Que isso? Que nome é esse? Como é que é o nome do jogo? Eu não entendi. Alguém fala pra mim aí o nome do jogo, por favor? Caramba, copiaram até um pau aqui, ó. Os caras copiando o Eve na cara dura. Ó, a carne tá boa, acho que eu vou pegar mais um pouquinho. O Ganondorf. Parece o Ganondorf.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine and sculpt. Across Middle-earth, delving for riches.
O jogo dos anões? Pô, cara, não faz isso não. O jogo do Senhor dos Anéis não dá, caras. Intancável. Minecraft dos anões, do Senhor dos Anéis. Tá maluco. Outro flop?
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
Pô, esse ano os caras querem... Isso é lavagem de dinheiro. Tá muito estranho isso aí. Os jogos genéricos com o nome do Senhor dos Anéis. Ou são os filhos dele querendo ganhar dinheiro com royalty fácil. Isso aí é... É descendente do Tolkien querendo ganhar dinheiro fácil. Opa, o Sephiroth! É o Sephiroth! Ah, remake do 7? Teve o remake do 6 e agora do 7, né? Não, peraí, não. Não.
And users will have a chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy...
Não.
No.
Pra mobile.
Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now, here's a look at a game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
We are banishers. We end suffering.
Dá tempo de eu pegar mais carne e vou lá rapidinho. Você pegar pra mim?
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Ih, vai ter escolha.
Death to the dead. Do we kill? To be together again.
Or do we part forever?
Brigadinha.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Tem carne pra você, né?
Every blood.
Ah, você pegou tudo? Então tá. É que não cabia no meu prato, né? Tá certo. Muito boa a carne, viu? Banishers Ghosts of New Eden. Final de 2023. Yakuza?
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か？
ええ、お待たせしてしまって。
トラブル発生。車はまだか？
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
お前の名は
俺に名はない。
Nossa.
Good morning, Stanley. It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
change username to just Stan.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to capsule 12. Come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good. Definitely a leak here, Tim.
How long has it been now?
3 years. 2 months and 17 days.
Parece o Joel do The Last of Us no submarino.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there? This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No, 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 no.
Are you there?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's your first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Trying to show you what we came to do. Only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. No, I'm hellbound. But I'm well now. On the road to riches, I get the hell now.
Nossa, não veio nenhuma gordurinha, hein? Muito bom. Se eu veio gordura? Meu também não, muito bom. Como deve ser.
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Porsche tá fazendo 75 anos de aniversário.
Here it is, the Porsche Xbox Series X. These custom consoles are not for sale, but you can enter for a chance to win one right now at PorscheXboxSweepstakes.com.
E aí, Chief, vai comprar um console colorido, Chief?
Social channels for additional opportunities to get your hands on these special consoles. All right, next. Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons. It's been a breath of fresh air.
Buddy Poke. Colheita feliz.
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Eu também não entendi. O Porsche é um carro fino, né? É um carro que não é coloridão assim. Aí meteram umas cores nada a ver. Quem teve essa ideia maldita? Isso não é a estética.
So, what do you say? There's so much yet to discover. Are you ready?
Ai, não parece aquele jogo lá, o Stardew Valley, só que 3D?
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Putz.
Man, you guys have been on fire. Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about the Spider-Verse content you've been doing. Lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a
bunch
of
galera que joga
features,
isso
some of the
aí
wildest
e joga
cards we've
a
ever
sério isso aí.
made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben.
That's what I got.
That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
Limpei o prato de comida.
Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Quem que é o cara? Beleza, mas quem que é esse cara? Então, mas se ele é streamer famoso, por que não mostraram o nome dele pra gente saber quem é? Ele é tão famoso que não precisa, mas a gente não sabe quem é. O cara é tão famoso que nem colocaram o nome dele. É porque ele é famoso, né?
Now, here's a look
at
King Arthur Legends Rise, a new
Vou meter essa.
UE5 game for mobile and PC.
Vou começar a meter essa aí. Boa ideia.
Adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked.
Gente, eu tô com uma parada na minha cabeça que parece que todos os jogos são todos iguais. Vocês também estão com essa mesma perspectiva que eu? Parece que os jogos são todos os mesmos, assim. Esses jogos genéricos de lutinha, de cavaleiro, de demônio, de matar dragão, de bruxinho. Os caras não pensam mais, ó. Rei Arthur, Legends Rise, é jogo de mobile. O jogo mobile é tudo igual, caras.
Wayfinders, do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell.
Caramba, eu comi, mas eu não tô me sentindo estufada, Gregory. Comida boa.
Return to us. This world needs champions.
Caberia, se eu estivesse num rodízio, caberia mais um prato de comida. Mas eu não tô. Talvez mais tarde eu possa pegar um açaizinho. O que você acha? Assim, só pra... Um açaí de 700 ml, só pra ter um docinho, sabe? O que você acha? Só um açaizinho, só pra tapar o buraco do dente, pra gente não ficar com vontade de doce. Um docinho, sobremesa. Açaizinho de energia pra gente jogar. Eu não tô grávida, você tá louco? O dia que eu ficar grávida, aí teremos problemas. Aí metade do que é produzido no agro vai ter que ser feito só pra mim. Os supermercados estarão sem nada para vender.
Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value to Scavex.
Seja bem-vindo ao mundo, professor Olavo.
Captain's log, stardate 4315.
Seja bem-vindo de volta, Pedrinho Matador.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory. And the crew is standing by in case we make contact.
We are the board. Lower your shields.
Obrigada, tá? Mais tarde eu pego um açaizinho pra compensar. Você pegou a comidinha. Já mandei no zap para 40 grupos diferentes. Camomila está grávida. Ah, Star Trek. Ah.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Seja bem-vindo de volta, Rei Pelé.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share
Lázaro, puta que
Twisted
pariu.
Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Bem-vindo, Lázaro.
And I'm very excited.
O Lázaro vai ter vai ter a chance de voltar no modo pacifista agora. O Lázaro jogou no modo punitivo. O Lázaro jogou no modo violento. Oxi! Ah, o filme.
Swung a little wide there. Well, aren't we a tall glass of water? Me? I'm more of a Hawaiian punch. I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
É sério?
Four wheels to kick your ass.
É, esse é o cara do Capitão América, esse aí, é o Falcão.
Any chance we get this back in the cars?
Cara, uma mensagem de voz hoje tá intancável, hein? Já é sensação. Já é sensação. Que isso, cara? Que porra é essa?
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar. You said you were coming to my show, and then you shot at me. It was a misunderstanding.
Ai, que genius!
Ever since I can remember. It's forced habit, I guess. Sounds like you have trust issues.
Tenho que usar mais meus sons, eu esqueço.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Passei a lambida.
Goddess of time. Receive my light, Lisfunga. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves. I'm here again. That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me.
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
Lisfunga.
I can feel that there are more.
Putz, isso aí nem é mobile, é pra PC. E foda-se.
Very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avium. It's fast and fluid. It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character, Jack, and he joins us now. Hey, Darren.
Hey, guys.
Great to have you with
How
us.
you doing? Thank you.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all three forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay.
Gente, cadê o jogo do Wolverine?
Fast-paced. There's so much action in it.
E o Wolverine?
You know, with all the spells,
Esqueceram no churrasco.
Magic. What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this
Será que no final desse evento vai ter o gameplay do Wolverine? Imagina.
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing. He's I guess they call him a street rat, is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium.
Tarde,
and they are in the middle of an
Danelas.
everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic
Game da Mulher Maravilha, não lembro não.
Yeah, so this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is
Isso aí é
going to be
lavagem de
showing you
dinheiro.
the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild, so let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge. Everyone that can fight already is. And we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
É o mesmo jogo que os outros.
5 knots.
Ó, tem uma Ogroide, ó. Mulher Ogroide. Mulher Orcoide, é verdade, é uma orc. É Orcoide. A ex do Elder.
Isso é bicho.
Got it. Gotta get to the control room.
Que bagunça. Caramba, é muita informação na tela. Caramba, é aquele jogo que a gente joga 1 hora. Aí fica com dor de cabeça, já começa a ficar enjoado. É, dá um ataque epilético.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Nossa, vai sair já já. Tá pronto o jogo já. Você não tá achando que tá tudo igual? Os jogos? Tá tudo igual.
Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite. And tomorrow, Chapter 4, Season 3 Wilds launches. And today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview the season. The center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast, hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Não tanco Fortnite, nada contra quem joga, não tenho o mínimo interesse. Meteram Transformers no Fortnite. Transformer é do mesmo tamanho que um personagem normal. Isso não faz sentido pra mim.
Launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale.
Opa, grande final.
It is a deep honor for me to present this game. What you're about to see is a world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases. The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2. Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
É a continuação do remake, né?
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
Was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
Espero que ela não morra nesse...
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
nesse remake, não. Ela não pode morrer, não. Ela é tão bonitinha. Eu faria cosplay dela jogando Final Fantasy. Ficaria igualzinho. A Tiff é bonita, mas eu gosto mais da Aerith.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called.
Ela é mais boazinha, ela é mais honradinha.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
Se bem que a Tifa tem um puta de um cabeção, que nem eu.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
A Aerith tem cara de traiçoeira. Você tá maluco? Tá doido? Ela é tão boazinha. Só se for um grande plot twist na história, que vão meter essa. É, essa é Yuffie, né?
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate, those you fear, those you love.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
Ai, você machucou meus sentimentos.
So, who is she?
Legal que a roupa não rasga, né? É engraçado, ele tira sangue da pessoa. Tchá! A roupa fica intacta. Começo de 2024.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san,
É um reboot. O David Jones, que a galera ficou usando com a cara dele porque ele ficou falando que não entendeu nada.
Of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on
Cyberpunk,
Sunday.
gente.
Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number of new game reveals over the next hour. We'll see you this summer, later this summer on August 22nd for Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Acabou? Nossa. Foi tão rápido e tão estranho. A gente pode testar a demo, né? Eu vou baixar no PlayStation 5, tá? Eu vou ligar aqui o Play 5. Você pode dar o controle atrás pra mim? Controle? Dá aí pra mim. Eu achei meio... Teve Mortal Kombat. É só encaixar aí, encaixar no controle, eu parei aqui. Tá boa, gente. O que vocês acharam do evento? Deixa eu fazer um poll com vocês. Eu vou no banheiro? Votem aí. Eu achei, gente, anunciaram tanta coisa igual. Só jogo mobile genérico. Algumas coisas eu já esperava. Oi, Pera! Obrigada aí pela raid! Sejam todos bem-vindos. Tava assistindo o Summer Game Fest? Ah, isso é bonitinho. Deixa eu baixar o som. Tava assistindo também? Nossa, que lixo, né? Só jogo genérico, cara. Eu vou testar a DLC do Lies of P. Deve ser não, a demo que acabou de sair. Eu vou baixar aqui no Play 5 e eu vou jogar agora. Nossa, eu achei muito genérico, alguns jogos todos iguais. Teve jogo que não me atraiu em nada. Eu gostei do Alan Wake, do Mortal Kombat. Muito ruim, né, cara? E a galera fica falando que, nossa, porque sempre que tem algo do PlayStation é maravilhoso. Achei uma bosta. Aí teve Final Fantasy no final, eu não esperava. É o Nicolas Cage do nada no Dead by Daylight. É, PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Store. Vamos ver se já tá aqui no PlayStation Store. A gente vai testar agora a demo do Lies of P. N-Base Rage, valeu pelo follow. Valeu aí. Quem quiser ver a demo, a gente vai... Eu vou baixar aqui no Play 5. Alan Wake... Ó, já tem o preço do Alan Wake 2. Putz, Mortal Kombat já tinha, né? Final Fantasy aqui, achei. Tá baixando. Ah, eles falaram que a data de lançamento vai ser no começo de 2024. Renato tava esperando Cyberpunk e se fudeu. No final do evento ele falou alguma coisa de Cyberpunk e aí depois o evento acabou. Eu achei bizarro. Então, eu percebi que o Prince of Persia, ele não parece mais persa. Eu tava falando aqui na live que ele era árabe, aí a galera me corrigiu e falou que persa e árabe são coisas diferentes. Mas eu senti falta dele com uma etnia mais do povo do Oriente Médio. Ele não tem essa etnia. Mudaram, caras. Eu achei muito bizarro. Não respeitaram nem a etnia do povo persa, cara. Exatamente. Eu percebi isso aí. Eu pensei, pô, cara, tipo... O Prince of Persia, ele tem que ser um cara que pareça persa, né? Ele tem que ter aquele jeito. Mudaram totalmente, gente. Eu achei muito sem sentido isso aí. Tá baixando, vou no banheiro rapidinho. Assim que acabar de baixar, vamos jogar.